Me growing up with a single mom, man, and one things I did not like about that was the stability we didn't get because my mom was always moving around. We moved from projects to projects, sometimes just to the building next door, just because she didn't like the place anymore or got bored with it.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what I didn't like, man. That's why I said, if you're a single mom, I'm not picking on single moms, but if you take Jimmy Butler, for example, the man grew up with a lot of trauma in his life, not without a lot of stability. He moves around a lot. LeBron moves around a lot. KD moves around a lot. These are guys who didn't grow up with the two parents. And if you look at like Steph Curry,
he had two parents,
Michael
good parents
Jordan,
too. Yeah, they had two good parents. Michael Jordan had two good parents too.
Magic. It seemed like all the guys who stayed at one place, Reggie Miller, John Stockton, they all had come from two-parent home, which gives you more stability. Now, I know there's outliers, of course, but for the most part, if you look at the superstars, like a Kobe Bryant who stayed in one place, grew up with his dad. And I'm talking about superstars in their primes who control their movement through free agency or by requesting a trade.
Right. Yeah.
Russell Westbrook wanted to stay in Oklahoma. He didn't start moving around till later on in his career, and they the ones who kind of forced him to move around, but he wanted to stay in Oklahoma. But someone like Jimmy Butler reminded me of like those married women who get bored after years of marriage. Like the divorce rate is 70%. The woman files for it, right? And I'm not saying a woman should stay in a bad relationship, but a lot of those women, sometimes it's just because they get bored. They don't want to stay in the same place. They get unhappy. Yeah, and that's what's happened with Jimmy Butler. Every time he become unhappy, instead of just standing there working it out, he wants to get a divorce.